I'm Dr. Amy Sapola, Director of Pharmacy with an F at the Chef's Garden, and today I'm making a seasonal frittata, which is going to be absolutely beautiful. We're so excited to have all of our asparagus coming in right now, and you'll see we have like a pink asparagus, there's purple, there's green, and even a white asparagus. And I went ahead and blistered these just quickly on the flat top back here, just with a little bit of butter. I cooked them on high and just got them kind of warm and a little bit of brown color on there, as you can see. Did the same thing with some spring onions. So these onions are beautiful. We left the roots on. You could certainly take those off, but they're very edible. So just cut these, and again, did them on the flat top really quickly. So in this frittata, I'm going to use about 10 eggs, and I'm going to add them to the bowl and get them nice and fluffy. One of the things I love about asparagus is that it has inulin. Inulin in the asparagus feeds the microbes in our gut and helps them to be healthy. Also a great source of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. So I'm going to go ahead and start cracking my eggs. At the farm we have chickens out back of the market. And over at CVI, the Culinary Vegetable Institute, Chef Jamie has some chickens over there, which are beautiful as well. When I lived in Wisconsin, I used to have backyard chickens, and I miss them here. It's so nice to be able to go out and grab fresh eggs every morning. One of the things I loved about our chickens in the spring is they love to eat our chives and onions growing in the yard. And so for a couple weeks, we'd always have eggs that had like a oniony flavor to them. And then this is a cashew cream, and cashew cream's made by simply soaking about 1 cup of cashews for a couple of hours. If you can, soak them overnight. So if I have a cup of cashews, I'd soak them in about a cup of water. I then pour off that water and add the cashews to the Vitamix with another clean, fresh cup of water. And then you just blend it for a long time, like 5 minutes, until it's super creamy, and then it's ready. So a great substitute for heavy cream. If you have heavy cream at home and would prefer to use that, you can use that as well. So this is just a half a cup of cream. And then you can use a regular whisk, or you can use a hand mixer. This reminds me of my childhood, so I'm going to use my hand mixer. All right, so now to this, I'm going to add in a little bit of garlic, which I've grated ahead of time. And then I have some beautiful arugula here, and our arugula is so delicious, especially in the spring. It's so spicy and peppery. I'm just going to kind of tear it up. All right, then I have some cracked black pepper. I'll just go ahead and add that in. I'll go ahead and add a little bit of salt right now, and I'll salt it more at the end. And this is a tarragon microgreen, and I'm just going to use scissors to chop it up. I think tarragon pairs really well with the asparagus. So you can find the tarragon as well as these beautiful chives in our microgreen signature blends online. So again, I'm just going to add some chives, and you can certainly cut them with a knife. I just think it's a little quicker to just put them right in there, chop them up with scissors. And then I have blue cheese here. So I'm going to add some blue cheese. I have my cast iron skillet, which I've previously heated to melt the butter in there so that it doesn't stick, hopefully. And then I'm going to line the bottom with our onions. So now I'm going to very slowly and carefully pour this over top so that hopefully my onions will stay in place. So now that we've got the asparagus on top, I'm going to transfer it to the stovetop and just cook this on a medium heat for a few minutes until it firms up, and then I'll transfer it into the preheated oven. It's on a low broil. So now the frittata is set on the sides and just kind of jiggling on top. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer it to the oven on broil. So our frittata is ready. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out of the oven. Oh, it smells so good and looks just beautiful. You can see here it's just a little bit browned on top. And the asparagus really held their color well. The purple do lose their color a little bit, but the pink and the white are gorgeous. So now I'm going to work on an asparagus sauce. So very simply, I'm going to put about a half a pound of asparagus in the blender. And that does not work. So I'm going to chop a little asparagus and put it in the blender. So half a pound of asparagus and then about a half a cup of water. So we're really just getting the asparagus juice out, and you can definitely smell the asparagus. Who wants a shot? Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it has nothing but water and asparagus right now, but you could make something out of it. So I'm just adding about a tablespoon of maple syrup, pinch of salt. So a little bit of sherry vinegar here. You can use really any vinegar you like. Just adding a little bit of lemon juice. So now we're ready to cut the seasonal frittata. So this is obviously cooled and it looks beautiful. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. So I'm just going to add some chopped herbs here. And I made just a very simple arugula salad to bring out the flavors of the arugula in the frittata. It's just dressed with olive oil and a little bit of vinegar, salt, and pepper. And there you go. It's our seasonal frittata. This frittata has everything I love about spring veggies in it. I hope you really enjoy it. I'm so excited to taste this. You can taste the blue cheese, and the asparagus is perfect. It's done, but still has that like crispy texture. Thank you for joining me in my home kitchen today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Chef's Garden. And you can find this recipe and many more at farmerjonesfarm.com.